Hey, what's good? It's King C's back with another video. If this your first time here, make sure you subscribe to the channel. On this channel, I talk about all type of shit. If you want to watch all type of shit, subscribe to this channel. But I'm all about the people. I'm all about the truth. And I shed light on a lot of topics. In this specific video, we finna be talking about what to do today if you are one of the chosen ones. If you are one of God's people, if you feel like you enlightened and you feel like you woke, if you feel like you see stuff that everybody else don't see and they still in the matrix. Alright, if that just resonated with you in any type of way, this video is for you. If it didn't resonate, if you think this is still like conspiracy, then you can click off the video, or you can stay and watch the first part, and I'm gonna tell you what a fucking chosen person is, right? What it looks like. Alright, so I'm gonna get right into it right now. If you feel like you can see stuff that everybody else don't see, and you can just see them still in the matrix, living like robots, going along with the program, and you feel like you are not programmed, and you don't even know how to become and pretend like you programmed no more, if that is you, this video is for you. Now that that's out the way, we finna get right into the nitty gritty. So what does it look like to be a chosen one? You ain't gotta call it chosen one. I know that sound kind of, corny or whatever, but these are just terminologies that people using today. So if you just wanna, you call yourself a child of Israel, whatever it may be, right? So basically, we are God's chosen people. That's how I like to see it, right? That's what I like to call it, because that's how it talks about it in the Holy Bible. We are God's chosen people, and we got this awareness, okay? And I know that we see the world changing. We see all the crazy stuff going on. And if we read the Bible, the stuff is in the Bible. The stuff that's happening today in the world is actually written in the Bible, the end of the Bible, the scary part of the Bible. But at the same time, we still want to live life, right? We grew up in this matrix. We grew up in this society, and we still want to party and have a good time. So what does it mean to be someone like us right now today? How should we go about life? Should we just be all the way on the left, or should we play a middle ground, or should we just go to the right? That means, should we just be totally, living by faith and just exited from the matrix, living in the forest somewhere? Or should we be all the way on the other side, where we just give in and still try to, party, have a good time, go to work, get the jab, do whatever they tell us to do, whatever we're told to do? Or should we just try to find some middle ground? That's what this video is about. So let me just start by talking about what can God's people see. Like, what makes them God's people? Like, how do you know if you're a God's person? This is if you don't feel like you might not be, or if you feel like everybody is the same or something like that. Let's talk about how can you distinguish if this is you or not. I have a few things. If you are, this is my opinion, right? This is the way I see it, right? These are just a few tips. But if you are someone who can see that the way things are being done in the world and have been done in the world, and the way that the world was built to what it is today, if you can see, first of all, that it's not in alignment with nature and things that are natural, and then also if you feel some type of way about it, like if you feel like, I see you built this nice downtown area, but it's not good for the people's health, and it's not good for the earth. If you see all the convenience and comfort that has been built with the technology and stuff, but you see the negative effects that it have on the life on earth and the earth itself, and you feel some type of way about it, you feel some type of conviction, then you may be a chosen one, okay? Because you care about the natural order of things, the way that God intended things to be, all right? Even when it comes down to homosexuality and stuff like that. If you see certain stuff like that, and abortions, all right? I'm being real. Like, and you see that it's not natural, and you feel some type of way about it, like it shouldn't be like that, and you don't want to continue to go on like that because you see the detriment of it, then you might be a chosen one. And another thing that God's people can see, the chosen ones, is that you can see how the masses of people, the mass of society, are persuaded to live in certain ways. They're persuaded to make certain decisions about their life. They don't really consciously choose what they want to do, what they want to believe, or anything, but they're kind of persuaded through other entities, whether it's people, media, or socialization. Socialization is just like when you just follow the crowd because it's what you grew up around, it's all you know. So if you can see that people don't really make their own decisions from what they eat, how they dress, music they listen to, and stuff like that, whatever it may be. You can just see the persuasion. Then you're probably one of God's people, because you just have this awareness of like, people aren't living true to themselves authentically. They're kind of being influenced and persuaded to do certain things, and to even vote certain ways and stuff like that. And also, lastly, if you see things seem to be backwards, like everything seems to be opposite than what it's portrayed to be, right? It might be a 180 or might be a 360. It might flip and go inside out, but everything is seeming to be like a lie, right? And also, everything is seeming to be a lie, and a lot of stuff is going unexplained. Like, you might have had questions for years that no one really ever explained to you, like racism, oppression, why people are starving, why people are dying from diseases and no one seems to care. And then other people are living what seems to be the good life. You know, why people are very, very poor and other people are very, very rich. If you can see these things and you question them, or maybe you have some type of thoughts or beliefs about it yourself, then you're probably one of God's chosen people. Now, with that being said, we go get into the content, which is, what do we doing today? Like, what role are we supposed to really be playing? Can we still live our life normally and still be doing what God wants us to do in these type of times? Let's talk about it.